Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be talking about the narcissist fake discard and why you should watch out for it. I'm Rebecca Zung. I am a narcissist negotiator and top 1% attorney and the author of Slay the Bully, How to Negotiate with a Narcissist and Win. If you're new here, I invite you to subscribe. So let's unravel the mystery of the narcissist fake discard. This is a cunning tactic and it's so cruel. This is one of the most vicious, kind of really cruel things that they'll do is they love to play with your emotions. And, they always do this sort of push-pull thing, push-pull, push-pull, push-pull. But this is really one of the worst ones because you really think, okay, this is it. I definitely am ready. I'm done. It's over. But it's designed to keep you ensnared in their web of manipulation, of course. It's part of that whole supply source thing, right? So knowledge is power, though, right? So we're here to equip you with the tools that you need to break free. What is a fake discard? It's this theatrical performance is really what it is. And it's designed to evoke major emotions in you. So it's to evoke pity, it's to evoke sympathy or evoke anger or to get you to be upset, drama, chaos, and ultimately control. It's ultimately a way for you to go crawling back and demonstrate how much you need them, how much you want them, how much your loyalties lie there, whether it's a professional relationship or a personal relationship. How do you distinguish between the real discard and the fake discard? Well, in a real discard, you're not going to hear from them again, at least not anytime soon, not until their new source of supply is really discarding them. So in a real discard, let's say, for example, I had situations before in a divorce practice where, let's say, a guy meets up with his old flame on Facebook. He says, honey, this has been great, but I know, you stood by me for the last 30 years or whatever it is, but I met up with my old flame from high school on Facebook, and I know you might have breast cancer or whatever it is, but I'm out of here. That's a real story. So I am now moving in with my old flame, and you can move in with your mother and see ya. That's, probably a real discard right there because, they've got a new source of supply. They, have something else to move on to, and they're probably not looking back until then new source of supply ditches them. They have no more supply going on over there, and they don't have any money, or no one else is giving them sex or whatever it is. Then they come crawling back to you. That is how that usually goes. And all of that is a real story, by the way. So disgusting, so bad. You can put it in the comments, so bad. But that would be a real discard. A fake discard is more about manipulating emotions. It's much more about how can we use this as a tactic to manipulate, to be the master puppeteer, to cause turmoil, to cause confusion, to cause drama. It's usually a temporary thing. So normally within a week or two that you'll hear from this person, and the entire time that you haven't heard from them, they're watching you, they're checking up on you. Yeah, they're not responding to texts or whatever, but the whole time they are looking to see what you're up to or whatever. And even if it's in a workplace situation, they're still kind of checking on you to see what you're up to or what you're doing. And then eventually, of course, they'll give in. Okay, well, I'll talk to you now, only if you do this, this, and this, and blah, 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 right? And they have like their list of conditions or ways that they will talk to you again. And then, it starts to, de-ice at some point or thaw out. That's how that will usually go. And then that's how you know that that's been a fake discard because it doesn't usually last that long. And then you end up starting to talk to each other again. The real discard, will usually last a lot longer. The devastating impact on your emotions, because you know that this person is literally causing you so much strife and so much heartache and so much pain. It's just not okay what they're doing. It's not okay. And so you really have to start to think about, how can you create emotional autonomy? How can you start to build some kind of boundary around this and understand, I'm not somebody that you can play this game with. You have to start to go, I understand that you're testing me. This is not a game that I'm willing to play with you anymore. I want to move on with my life. So you start to think about, how can I exit this relationship, whether it's a workplace situation or a home situation, or if it's a family situation. You have to start to think about, how can I have some boundaries here that are going to work for me? But if it's a home situation, you've got to start to think about, how can I set some boundaries effectively so that when this person comes along and starts inevitably testing them again, I can be in a place of power. I can reclaim my sense of power. You can't live in this constant state of flux where now it's over. No, it's not. I'm going to be moving out. No, I'm not. You can't live your life like that. No matter how resilient you are, no matter how strong you are, no matter how tough you are, that's not a way of life. So it's time to shed the shackles of manipulation and embrace your inherent strength. You're worthy of something so much more than that. You're worthy of something so much more respectful than that. I want you to, right now, think about what it is that you really want for yourself and your life. It's not something where you're just optional all the time, where you're just, you know what? Yeah, now I want you. Nah, no, I don't. Like, you're just food that, you're just being served in the restaurant, and you know what? I'm just gonna send it back. You're not that. You're not the optional thing at the restaurant. I want you to join my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung, for one thing. I want you to get my free Crush My Negotiation prep playbook at winmynegotiation.com. And also, if you need some sort of, when you're thinking about rising from the ashes, despite the narcissist's attempts to diminish your worth, remember that you're resilient and you're capable and you're deserving of love and respect. It's time to shed the shackles of manipulation and embrace your inherent strength. I know so many people who have done this, and you can do this too. Thank you for embarking on this journey with me. If you like this video, make sure you like it. Make sure that you share it. Share your comments below, because your comments below can help somebody else who have gone through this fake discard and then have, survived it and then left for real and then decided, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. I'm worth so much more than this. If you haven't subscribed here, make sure that you do that now. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. And then the next video that I want you to watch is when the narcissist realizes what they have lost, which is you. And it's a really great video for you to watch next. So I'll see you in that video. I'm Rebecca Zung. And remember that today's a great day to start negotiating your best life. All right. And I will see you in the next video.